With the paper template and push-in pegs, this should be a breeze. You position the template, mark where the pegs go, insert them, then hang the pictures. It's really that easy. To begin, you need to figure out what kind of wall you have. Most modern walls are covered in drywall, which is relatively soft. But older walls are made of hard plaster. If you cannot insert a pushpin or peg by hand, you're going to need to drill. The order includes pictures, a paper template, and foam board holding the pegs and some painter's tape. You will also need a tape measure. For hard plaster walls, we include one or more special drill bits, and you'll need to have a drill. The diagram that comes with your order shows you how many sections your grid is wide and high. Make sure the template matches that size, then trim if needed. Put tape on the top corners of the template and place it roughly where you want the grid. Figure out where you want the grid horizontally. Then fine-tune the height, considering other features on the wall, like door frames and furniture. Once satisfied with its position, make sure the template is level. On one side, measure the distance to the ceiling. On the other side, move the template up and down to match. Exact spacing between the pegs is important, so make sure the template is stretched tight against the wall. Add tape to the bottom corners. Slide your hands out to the edges. Then retape the corners to remove any slack. Tape the middle edges as well. Continue stretching the template until it doesn't shift when you slide your hand across it. Then take a break and make sure this is really where you want the grid to be. Use a peg to make a small hole at the center of the crosshairs. Be precise and don't rush. Make sure to hit every spot. If the wall is plaster, drill pilot holes instead. Center the bit between the crosshairs and drill until you reach the yellow sleeve. If the wall is so hard that the bit overheats, wait between drilling holes. Gently remove the tape by holding it against the wall as you peel. Save the template in case you need to move or change the grid in the future. Go back and put a peg in each hole. They go straight when pushed hard. Double check that all the pegs are all the way in. If you're straining to get them in, use a hard object like a wooden spoon. It'll give you more power. If you must use a hammer, cover the face with masking tape so it won't scuff the peg's finish, and tap very gently. Hold the protective back sheets by the corners and peel off the pictures. Notice how the pictures have sockets that catch the pegs on the wall. Center each picture on the pegs and slide it down. If the sockets don't catch, bend out the top flaps just a little. Don't bend them out too far or the socket may not catch at all. The small and narrow pictures won't hang parallel to the wall unless you curl back their corners before placing them. Before you know it, you're done. Just make sure to save the box and extra parts so you can later move the grid or add stands to the pictures. When you update a picture on the wall, you can move the old one to a tabletop. Tear a stand out of the back sheet, fold at the creases, Insert the top flap into the socket and the bottom underneath.